roughly how many emails would you say you and your company get, others in marketing at Vision Wheel, requesting sponsorships in a year? Mike said he gets probably 50 a week. That's 2,500 a year. I think Tom Bogner said 2 weeks ago he has seen over 15,000 different decks and proposals over the last 15 years. I'm curious, in a year, how many emails unsolicited, this is something you didn't know was coming, are sent to you?
I'm going to say Mike's pretty dead right on. I would say that's about the volume that we get also. And I'm not here to critique Mike, because look, if it works for those guys, that's fine. We do look at our emails. I'm not going to tell you everyone, but some of them that catch our eye, we do look. And it's because we're new to marketing in off-road, but we have to go and look and use our experience, which is small. We've got a small sample case. So we do look at that. Now, I'm not saying that while Mike's talking, I'm sitting here trying to think of all of our paid athletes, which are sponsored. I don't know that any of them didn't come into play through networking. Networking works for both sides too, because if you guys are out there running your race team and running your shops and stuff, when you're at the races, I look at marketing and networking with people as, hey, I'm not poaching someone from the other team, but if the other team lets this guy go, in case of Jaime specifically, he came to us and said, I'd like to work with you guys. I'm a wheel guy. I'm invested in this. You're in the same situation I am. So let's put this thing together. And we did. That's where we're at. So that helped us grow significantly this year. Now, a lot of it has to do with those relationships. And I'm trying to think, I don't know if we added any athletes because of their book of knowledge, both Jim and Jaime, that they brought to the table. But in my situation, if I didn't have to lean on those guys the last couple of years, I'd probably be looking at emails. Obviously, I'd be on site talking to guys like Cam and all of our other athletes who we signed in the beginning. I would be looking for those too. And I would tell some of these guys, send emails. It can't hurt. For us, we only have about 5 or 6 competitors, probably 1 or 2 more, but 5 or 6 really good competitors in our market in off-road and athlete sponsorship. So it might be a smaller case of competition. We need to see as many people as we can to help grow the brand. But I echo a lot of what Mike said on ROI. We have a report card that we put together that shows obviously we want our guys to win. That's important. But with the relevancy of the brand and using all of us together, helping the families, the teams involved, and also growing everyone's brand, we're very aware of that, how we can add to a team and how they could add to us too. So there's a lot of that going on. I mean, emails, I'm sure there's probably 50% of them we don't look at. And I just sit back sometimes and think, man, that could be the next Sarah Price. That could be the next Abdali Lopez. That could be someone, flipping through. It's like, he didn't have the resources, but he had the ability to drive, but he just wasn't putting good equipment. That's terrible letting those guys go, because if you can get on the ground floor with some of those, you're in good shape for brand recognition.